Today, we're going to be discussing film finance, but before I discuss that, let me introduce myself. I am Giovanni de Francisci. I'm a portfolio manager within Petcheck Trust, which is a single family office. We are a trust structure, not a capital management structure. So we operate more like a pension fund than most of the sort of family offices that are out there. So family offices are constituted as capital management structures, which allows the family office to do the broadest of financial operations, even broader than most investment banks. And a trust is rather constrained. So I'm only allowed to allocate to managed investments. Because of that, because of those constraints, it has allowed me to think out of the box. It has forced me to think out of the box and to anticipate how the investment thesis of the manager, whilst seemingly to be persuasive and interesting, is in fact fundamentally flawed. No one makes an investment decision at the time thinking that it's a bad idea. It's only after that the investment goes south that you think back with hindsight and realize what a bad idea it was to make that investment decision. So as it relates to family offices, I specialize in emerging managers and alternative investments. It's my focus, primarily because I think that risk and reward by themselves are in no way meaningfully correlated. So not only can you have a high return with a low risk, but very often you have a low risk and a very low return and a very high risk. So an example of that would be mortgage-backed securities, or even Bernie Madoff. Bernie Madoff was not having phenomenal performance. He just had steady Eddie performance. So my basic fundamental investment thesis is that risk and reward are in no way meaningfully correlated. So I look for investments that are higher in return because they're perceived to be high risk. And I will determine whether the risk is really there or if it's a sort of paranoid fear of risk.